Hi, welcome to another episode of the AI Workflow Lab. Now, what if I told you that Copilot can change a Word document to a PowerPoint in 20 seconds, 15 maybe? It takes a lot of time to adjust a PowerPoint slide. We've all been there. You're not happy with the layout, you need to change the layout, change some images, change the look and feel. And all these things take a lot of time. To add to that, some people, when they're using Copilot, all they seem to be using it for is Copilot to create presentations, as in, Copilot, create me a presentation about brainstorming or ice-breaking activities for marketing. And it can do that with the slides and the images, but I want to show you how it can be more impactful and for your work and create presentations based on your files or your documents. So let's do that. I'm going to show you some tips on how to use that today. So the first scenario I'm going to show you is how Copilot can create a presentation from a Word document. So this is the Word document, a Contoso coffee brand refresh project brief, and it's in Word format. It's really good. It's got the sections, etc. But how do we transform that to a PDF, to a PowerPoint, I beg your pardon? So we just go into Copilot and PowerPoint, and you can see, just click on Copilot there and create presentation with file. Now all I need to do is search the document here. So here it is over here, Contoso coffee. So I click on that, click on the arrow, and off it goes, and it will start generating the presentation topics. It first gives me an overview of the different topics it's going to create the slides from. I can even move those topics up and down if I want to, in terms of the layout. Now, once I'm happy with that, I can then click on generate presentation, and off it will go and create the presentation for me. The different sections there, and lo and behold, I've got my lovely, wonderful slide deck transformed from that Word document. I changed the view to normal view. You can see we've got it there. So that's it there, right? Now, what about going to the next level? Speaker notes. We all need that. So, I'll need some compelling speaker notes that I can reference when I'm doing my presentation. So again, I can do that by simply doing a simple prompt here, asking Copilot to add speaker notes to all the slides, including talking points, etc. So what it's going to do is going to go through the slides and reference the slides and give me a nice section of appropriate speaker notes for each slide. And now, as you can see, I've got my speaker notes for each slide. Slide 1, talking points, key messages, transitions, etc. I can, if I want, I can download the updated version of my presentation with the speaker notes. You can see I've got a nice hyperlink to them. But if I want to preview them, I can also see what they look like here. So each slide will have the key notes, as you can see, talking points, messages, transition. Then it's just a case of downloading your updated slide presentation, and you can see it will have the footnote with speaker notes as well. So just simply download it, and you can see over here, if I just bring this over across very quickly, you will see that this is the presentation. You can see the key messages and speaker notes for each one. So that's quite good. For each slide deck, I've got some nice speaker notes I can refer to, which is great. So that's the second tip. Now, if you are interested in the other areas of Microsoft Copilot, I run a workshop, a course on Udemy. Link is below. Check it out. I cover PowerPoint in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Teams, those ones. So have a look at the link below. Right. Now, what about redesigning the presentation slides? Now, if, for example, you're not quite happy with the look and feel of your slide deck, you can do that. You can actually do things like redesign the slides. So if I just simply say something like, please redesign slides to more casual look. So what it will do, have a look at the slides, it will do a quick redesign for me, and I can download that for those scenarios where you want to change the look and feel of the project just based on the content. So that should be the next one. And you can see what it's done now. It's given me a description of the styling it's going to do, the suggestions, the background, the different titles for the different topics, and that's quite there. And again, I could have a downloadable version if I wanted. It asked me for that, and I could do that. So that's quite good. Another area is summarizing emails, presentations, for example. So I could go into any presentation and simply click on the icon. If I just choose this particular one, I could easily just go over here. I go to my files and click on a PowerPoint such as that one. Click on Copilot, click on summarize. It'll give me a brief summary of that presentation without needing to open it. Again, that's another time saver. So you don't open the document unless you want to. You could even ask questions about the presentation before opening it. So that's quite good. The other time saving feature with Copilot in PowerPoint is its ability to create presentations from a template. So if I did a new create blank presentation and I click on browse templates, I can then choose a template I want to create my presentation from. So let's say I want to create it from this template, and there are loads of templates to choose from. I'm going to choose this one. I can preview it, but I'm happy with it. I want that one. So that's the template there. It's got sample content, but now I want to reference my content. So then I'll just simply say create a new presentation with file. So let's go back to the Contoso Coffee project. So I want you to create a presentation from about the Contoso Coffee, but use this look and feel. So you can see I've got that template over there. I just click on the button, off it goes, and you'll see I will now have my Contoso Coffee presentation embracing the branding that I selected. So that brand, you can see what it looks like in the background. Eventually it'll come out and you'll see. So this is a nice quick way to create your presentation, but use the brands that you already have within your organization and not having to start from scratch. So you'll have a look, you'll see the information will appear shortly. And there we have it. If I change the view to normal view, you can see there we have a Contoso Coffee project. It's got the branding that I want. It's got the relevant images and so on. And then of course you can do things like add speaker notes that I showed you earlier on. So yes, so I hope you enjoyed that. This was just a quick way to show you how you can use Copilot in PowerPoint. Hopefully these 5 tips will take you along on your journey. Don't forget to look at the link below for access to my course at Udemy, or if you want a free workshop, please also fill out the form before, and I'd love to have a nice chat with yourselves around what Copilot can be, how it can work for you. That's all for now. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.